welcome to Under the Arch Sports. I'm Eric Hobbs, and today we're going to talk about Nick Honor, the newest Mizzou transfer. Before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us on Facebook and on Instagram. And guys, I mean it on that YouTube. We're almost to 900 subscribers. That's getting up there, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah, so Nick Honor, he's a transfer from Clemson. He is originally from Orlando, Florida. He played one season at Fordham University and then transferred to Clemson, where he played the past 2 seasons. This will be his 4th season coming up, and then he'll have the COVID year should he choose to use that. So 1, maybe 2 years with Mizzou. He's 5'10", listed at 5'10", and listed at 205. He is a point guard, and that's the big takeaway I think here is, as a point guard, he is, if nothing else, depth for the position. A lot of people seem to react to his commitment by saying that he is Sean East's backup. And I don't think that's a fair assessment. I really don't. I think what this means is we're going to see competition for the point guard position. And Sean East may very well win that competition, but he's going to get pushed. And he's not going to have to play 40 minutes if Mizzou wants to have a ball handler on the floor, so that's huge. And as I said, it's depth. If there is, if Sean East or if Honor gets hurt for any length of time, or if there's foul trouble, there is someone else they can turn to. It's not a single point of failure, which, Mizzou didn't have any point guard last year. And even with East, anything that happened to him, Mizzou would be screwed until Honor joined up. And now with 2 reliable ball handlers, Mizzou should expect to always have somebody on the floor that they're comfortable running the show and handling the basketball. That will be a pleasant change and maybe the biggest piece to all of this for, revamping the program. So I took a look at Nick Honor's film, and 2 things really stood out to me. The first was that he, in transition, he is not shy about just pulling up and jacking a 3. So that's one where, at least the shots I saw, they were smart. There was no one in his face. Everyone was, getting back on defense, but forgetting about the ball. The other defenders were looking for their man or whatever, and they left him alone. So he just pulled up suddenly and yanked 3. And that'll be interesting to see how he does. I've got the stats pulled up here. This season, he only shot 32.5% from 3, which is less than ideal. But those numbers are down from a season ago. The season prior, he shot 36.7% from 3. That's good, not great, but better. And out of a point guard who's not going to shoot a ton, you can live with that. He averaged 7.7 points a game, and he shot, let's see here, shot 90% free throws. So he lives up to what he described himself as on PowerMizzou.com as a shooting point guard. I think we'll see that. It showed itself on film. The other thing that stood out on the film that I saw is that, with his stature, listed at 5'10", 205, he's not quite a bowling ball, but he's got broad shoulders. He can drive the lane, and he can just he doesn't have to go around you. He doesn't have to outquick a guy to get deep into the lane. And what this means is that he has multiple ways of getting there deep into the lane to either finish against, some of the bigger guys out there. He can kind of muscle his way a little further, or in doing that, it sucks the defense in. He can handle any sort of contact while still being able to look for someone open in the corner for a 3 or whatever. Someone on the opposite side of the lane. So that durability and just a broad shoulders, strong kind of game, that gives him more opportunities for distribution as well as being able to finish. So I think that'll be huge. For Missouri, what this means is, as I said, the point guard depth is just huge. It is immeasurable how important it is for Mizzou to have 2 guys that you expect to be able to handle the ball. We saw what it's like with 0 guys that you can expect to handle the ball reliably last season. And 1 is better, but you like to have 2. As I mentioned, injuries, foul trouble, what have you. The roster pretty much set in stone. I mean, we're getting to a point now where May 1st is the cutoff to enter the transfer portal. So if anyone's gonna transfer and there's any more movement with the roster, it's gonna have to happen pretty quick. This move coming right after Yaya Keita entered the transfer portal. But yeah, here we are. An almost entirely new roster for Mizzou for the 2nd season in a row. And it's fun, guys. Here we are, late April, still talking Mizzou basketball. That's a good thing. Anyway, thanks for checking out this video, guys. Make sure you keep an eye out for more coverage from Under the Arch Sports with the Blues and the Cardinals, as well as anything else with Mizzou. Thanks for checking out this video. See you guys next time.